Hey everyone, it's Libby from Master Tarot again. So many things happened over the weekend that I just wanted to read on. I'm splitting them up into short videos because it gives you the option to read on what you particularly want or have a special interest in. I promise I'm nearly done. I want to have a look at the moment about. So over the weekend, what was it? 9 drones, Ukrainian drones, flew over the Black Sea, and shot at the Russian naval fleet in Sevastopol. I'm sure it's Sevastopol. It used to have a different name when it was under British rule, but now that it's Crimean rule, Sevastopol in Crimea on the Black Sea. So apparently, one Russian warship was damaged. It wasn't like they sunk anything. The Russian intelligence are blaming the UK. Don't know why the UK are going, it ain't us that did it. It was very much from Ukraine. But what I got when I was reading the news article about it, so you can Google and read up on what actually happened, is that I got that this was the real image I got and the gut feeling I got, the message I got from Meister and Narin was this is a shot across the bow. So the city is on the bottom peninsula, the bottom of the Crimean Peninsula. If you think about it, so Russia comes into Ukraine from the east. This port is on the south. Ukraine is on the west. So this is very much a warning shot from Ukraine saying we can. Now the intention of Ukraine is also to free Crimea going forward. I have read this in the past significantly, and I still believe that when it's the fall of the Kremlin that are those in the Kremlin that are continuing this invasion, Crimea and also Belarus will once again become independent countries. I see the fall of I can't think of his name in you know who I'm talking about, the puppet leader in both Crimea and Belarus. They will fall when the Kremlin falls, and the people will once again become rise up and become sovereign countries with their democratically elected leaders. So I just want to have a quick look about what's going forward in regards after this drone attack. Apparently there's something like 170 grain ships that have been held up. Russia's holding up the grain shipments out of Ukraine despite their promises, exacerbating the starvation in the vulnerable areas such as the drought zones of Africa. Just really dark energies from Russia, from the Russian Kremlin. Now when I say Russia, I don't mean the people of Russia, I'm talking about these enablers. So okay, tell me about what's going forward. Very much, yeah, shot across the bow saying, see, we can. Way heaps of cards fell out there. So tell me about going forward from this. Going forward from this drone attack on the Russian warships. I'm not seeing a retaliation from Russia. I just don't think they've got it in them. I honestly don't think that the Russians have the ability of retaliation within them. Okay. Those cards didn't want to go back in the deck, so let's have a look. Up slightly. There we go. Okay. 8 of Swords. So this is it can be being the held hostage, it can be but I think what's happening is it's a restriction. So Russia is finding itself restricted. It is, thank you, very much holding the swords pointing towards the Russian military itself. And the Russian military are not happy about it. I love this. So this particular card, so this is the second signifier card. We have Russia here at the bottom protecting all its cups, but we've got Ukraine grabbing one of them and running away and going, yee-haw, yippee, see what I can do. So yeah, this is reinforcing that it was a shot across the bow about what Ukraine can actually achieve. Foundation, slow, steady progress forward in the defence of Ukraine. Doesn't need any further explanation. I like this. It is my past cut, but it is reflecting completely on what is happening now and also going forward. For those that have watched this channel for a while know that this is my card. When I'm talking about Russia and Ukraine, it is my card for the resistance, the underground, coming together in secret locations, in pubs and park benches, all that sort of stuff, and working together against what's going against Russia. Basically, this is within Russia, and these are also without Russia as well. When I say without, I mean externally from Russia. So this is part of the resistance that's going forward. Crowning the reading, the High Priestess. There are actions here. We're not being told the whole story about what was behind this attack, but my gut feeling is it's very much the shot across the bow. This is things that are going to be revealed. Crowning the reading. Drawn straight away when I put it down to the bison behind the High Priestess here. Has the backing of strength, this action. So okay, thank you guys. Oh boy. Download again. Okay, what they're telling me is this was a test. This was a test of their capability. And they are backed up by this strength. Thank you. Okay. Again, shot across the bow. This comes up every time I read on Russia and Ukraine. The Four of Pentacles, this is about literally the burning down of the Russian oligarchs, the Russian Kremlin, the Russian power. This is about rescuing what is really important, what is the basis of importance, and letting the rest go up in flames. Externally, harsh truth coming forward. Internally, Five of Swords, Five of Wands, sorry, so obstacles, conflict. Oh, wow. Okay, thank you. I was thinking for a second, I asked the question of my guides, was this Russia or Ukraine tied to the stake, and I was told very quickly it was Russia. And I don't know that needs any more explanation. Russia's found it's backed itself into a corner, found itself tied to the stake, and it is feeling the heat of the flames approaching. These flames. Okay, hopes and fears, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, couldn't ask for a better card than that point. This is about just a change. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. It is turning in favour of Ukraine. Is the hope, but I'm pretty sure that's literally what it means. Okay, looking at this card as I put it down, you'll see that figure there is holding the sword of truth. She has grounded that sort of truth as that wheel turns. Yeah. This is a turning moment. Outcome. Right, this is a little bit different. This is the Four of Cups. Often it has a cup being offered in disappointment, but what I'm seeing here is Russia has been are being caught off guard. They've been caught asleep at the wheel. Indolence. There was this belief in their, okay, thank you. Thank you. It's also telling me that Ukraine must not get indolent and smug with this outcome. It needs to keep on its toes and be aware of what's happening around it. Thank you. Justice. Love it. King of Pentacles. Strength. And the world coming together. Okay, the world funding. The strength of the world financially and in practical measures behind bringing justice to Ukraine. And then we've got the Ten of Wands, which is very much about planting the seeds of this end of cycle. There is something yet to be revealed, and then we have this new emotional start, which will come forward very quickly. On the base we have strength. We have choices that need to be made. Giving and receiving help and victory. I don't think I need to go any further with those cards. I was just wondering where this was going to go. I will ask before I pack those cards away. Just ask a couple of questions of Pendulum before I pack them away. Hey guys, can I ask a question? Will Russia retaliate to this attack? No, and I didn't see any retaliation. Can I ask a question? What question am I going to ask? Was this Ukraine testing what it could get away with, what it could do? Doesn't want to answer that. Okay, ask a question, please. Is this literally a shot across the bow, a warning shot to the Russian military? Yep. Is this showing the Russian military what Ukraine is capable of? Yes. Okay, I'm actually I'm feeling really positive about this. I'm just feeling that this is a real pivotal moment in regards to the direction of this. It is the shot across the bow. It is the warning of what they're capable of. I can't see any retaliation. There might be an attempt at retaliation, but I can't see it being successful. I know Belarus, the government there, I know his name, but I cannot think of it at the moment, was very much sword rattling, etc. They are to the north of Ukraine, but they have not entered this conflict, and they will not enter this conflict because the puppet government there knows that the people of Belarus will not stand for it. Yeah, I just see this just not going Russia's way. I also have seen that Crimea, the people of Crimea also they have been a staging point, but I have also seen that they personally will not enter as well. Okay, thank you for joining me. Oh boy, lattice of light and love over Ukraine and that part of the world. We are all supporting you in whatever way we can, and we will be there for the rebuild. I bought several Christmas presents online uh, that sent monies to Ukraine, as well as doing what I can directly. So do what you can to support Ukraine, and we will be there for you afterwards as well. Okay, thank you. Love to you all. Take care. Bye bye.